ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसाम् विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नम् तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। नत्वा सरस्वतीं देवीं शुद्धां गुण्यां करोम्यहम् पाणिनीयप्रवेशाय लघुसिद्धान्तकौमुदी। हरि ओम. We are seeing this others shabda tritiya vibhakti ekvachan. Had seen in that tritiya vibhakti ekvachan namune sutra we read. So there are two phrases in that vritti of namune sutra. One is na bhave kartavye and na bhave krite. Na bhave kartavye mutvam asiddham na syat, nam asiddham syat. And na bhave krite api mutvam asiddham na syat. In brief again, it is not clear. That's what I think. Yes, I did not make it clear very much. This kartavya and krite, there is this one paribhasha is also there. We didn't see paribhasha also. One is this two pakshas we have seen, karya siddha and shastra siddha paksha. Because this mutva, makara and ukara, this is done by the sutra adasoser dadudomaha. Now this adasoser dadudomaha is tripadi. Therefore, either we have to consider the karya of that sutra as asiddha, or we have to consider that shastra itself as asiddha. Considering shastra itself as asiddha, we did the karya for this au pratyaya, pratyaya, out pratyaya. Now for tritiya vibhakti ekvachan, should we take now? So that means for adasoser dadudomaha, this sutra, it is not karya siddha paksha, it is shastra siddha paksha that is taken for the this out these pratyas. Now for tritiya vibhakti ekvachan, should we take this asiddhatva paksha? Of course we have to take, because that is what is done in the earlier also. Means that is the riti, that Tripadi Sutra is there, it has to be asiddha. Now when will it be considered as asiddha? When some sapada saptadhyayistha sutra is coming and it is having conflict with it. So conflict in the sense whether it is there or it is not there, whether it should be applied or not there, or which one we should apply. So karya siddha paksha, we say that sutra is applied, but the karya is asiddha for the sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. And shastra siddha paksha, we say that no, shastra itself asiddha. So we will do the karya of sutra which is there in the sapada saptadhyaya. Now after doing that, then that means we apply the sapada saptadhyayistha sutra, then we finish whatever the karya is there, and then we apply this Tripadi Sutra. So when it comes to apply whether sapada saptadhyayistha sutra or Tripadi Sutra, in the case of adasoser dadudomaha, we will not apply adasoser dadudomaha. We will first apply sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. Whatever is the karya of that sapada saptadhyayistha sutra, we will do. And after that, if we find space to work this for this adasoser dadudomaha, conditions are getting fulfilled again after applying sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. we will apply Tripadi Sutra. If all the conditions are lost, disappeared after applying Sapada Saptadhyastu Sutra, then the Tripadi Sutra will not be applicable. Now, in the case of this au, like Dvivachana Pratyaya, first Adasosera Dadu Satyadadi Namaha, the Sakara was replaced by Akara. Akara Ato Gune took place. Now, Asi Adas Shabda was there. The Sakara Virahita Adas Shabda was there. And this Dakara and that Dakarottarvarti Akara was getting replaced by this Makara and Ukara. But then conflict was coming there with this Vruddhirechi Sutra. Vruddhirechi Sutra was doing Vruddhi between Akara and Aukara. And Adasoser Dadudomaha Sutra was bringing Ukara in the place of Akara, which is there after Dakara, and Dakara was getting replaced with Makara. We don't have problem with Makara, but we have problem with Ukara in this Sutra. Now, if we apply this Adasoser Dadudomaha first, then there is no space there, and then if we apply this Vruddhirechi, there will not be any Vruddhirechi, space for the Vruddhirechi. Now, Ikoyanachi also cannot be applied. Again, because Ikoyanachi is also this so Sapada Saptadhyastu Sutra only. Karya Siddha Paksha is taken, then this Ukara is not there. And if we take the Shastra Siddha Paksha, then this itself is not there. Sutra itself will not be applicable. The Akara will get Vruddhirechi Vruddhi with Vruddhirechi Sutra along with the next Au, and we will get Adau, and then Adasoser Dadudomaha will get applied. If not, if we take the Karya Siddha Paksha, that means we will do the this Makara Ukara Adesha, Amu Au. This is how it will be there. Now, Amu Au in this situation, we will consider, we will say that though the Makara Ukara is done, but it is Asiddha for Vruddhirechi Sutra. So Karya is Asiddha. So Vruddhirechi Sutra will see Akara and Aukara only. So let's do the Vruddhi. Is it possible? No. That is not possible because there is one problem. That problem was explained by that Nyaya. That first we will bring Ukara in the place of Akara. And then we will say that this Ukara is Asiddha for Vruddhirechi Sutra. Ukara is Asiddha for Vruddhirechi Sutra, but that Ukara has already killed that Akara. Now, even if we consider that Ukara is Asiddha, Akara will not come back. Hence, there won't be Vruddhi Sandhi. And for us, or forever, the situation will remain like Amu Au. This is how it will remain. Kind of Prakriti Bhava. That type of situation will appear for us because two vowels are there in front of each other in the same pada and no Sandhi is there. So two vowels in the same pada, there has to be Samhita. Samhita Ekapade Nitya. Ekapade Samhita will be Nitya, and yet Sandhi will not be there. So it will appear as though Prakriti Bhava is there, which is not the correct form, which is not the Sadhu Prayoga. This was the problem explained. Now, that means here we have to take the Shastra Siddha Paksha itself. That means, no, Shastra itself is Asiddha when it comes to this Vruddhirechi Sutra. Vruddhirechi Sutra is there and Adasoser Dadudama. Which one we will apply? We will apply Vruddhirechi Sutra because Vruddhirechi Sutra will not consider that Shastra's existence itself of that this Adasoser Dadudama. So Vruddhi will take place. And then after that, we will apply. After applying Vruddhirechi Sutra, do we find the space for this Adasoser Dadudama? Yes, we do find. Because Adasoser Dadudama says that Asakaranta Adas Shabda. The Asakaranta Adas Shabda should be there. There, Dakara of that Adas and whatever is the letter after Dakara will be replaced by Makara and Ukara. So we do find the space for this adasosir dadu doma after having applied vruddhirechi sutra. And we apply. And we get this amu form. Same prakriya we did for ekvachana also. Now coming to tritiya vibhakti ekvachana pratyaya. Tritiya vibhakti ekvachana pratyaya is ta. Adas ta. First tyadadi namah sutra will be applied because adasosir dadu domah sutra is not possible because adasosir dadu domah sutra says adas shabda should not be ending with sakara. So in order to get a sakaranta adas shabda, we need to apply tyadadi namah first. That is the sutra. Now in the tritiya vibhakti pratyaya, what are all things possible? So one is tritiya vibhakti karya. What will be the vibhakti karya? Ina adesha happens if anga is akaranta. Ina adesha happens to ta pratyaya if anga is akaranta. This is one karya. If anga is ghi saudnyaka, that means hraswa ikaranta or hraswa ukaranta. If anga is hraswa ikaranta or hraswa ukaranta, ta gets replaced by na. So hraswa ikaranta, we will say ghi saudnyaka. So anga is akaranta, ta gets replaced by ina. If anga is hrasva ikaranta, that means ghi saudnyaka, ta gets replaced by na. Now the sutra which does this ina adesha, taking the this akaranta anga, akarantatva of anga, the sutra which does this ina adesha for ta is sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. Okay. Then this na, the sutra which brings this na, ango nastriyam, this sutra is also sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. Here it is. Tang asing asaminatsya and ango nastriyam. Both of these sutras are sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. 7.3.1.20 and then 7.1.12. Tang asing asaminatsya sutra. Tang asing asamin. Tang asing asaminatsya sutra says that if anga is akaranta, replace ta with ina. This is one. And Angonastriyam sutra says if anga is ghi saudnyaka, then replace ta with na. These are the two sutras. Both of these are this sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. Now first thing, if we want akaranta anga, we need to apply tyadadi namah first. We want akaranta anga, then we need tyadadi namah sutra. Otherwise, adas will remain as it is. Anga is sakaranta. Now, if anga is sakaranta, this tanga singa saminatsyaha ina adesha is not possible because it requires akaranta anga. Angonastriyam also we cannot apply because angonastriyam needs hraswa ikaranta or hraswa ukaranta anga. Adas ta in the both sutras applications, this step is not conducive. In order to bring ina adesha, we need to replace this sakara first with akara. Sutra is tyadadi namah. We can bring the akaranta anga by applying sutra tyadadi namah. By tyadadi namah, adas will become ada a ta. Ada a plus a between them. This guna, the pararupa adesha will take place by ato gune. Akarantat gune paratah pararupa ekadesha syat. So both of them will be replaced by akara. Ada a will be replaced by ada. One akara will come and we will get ada ta. other ta will come there. Now, this other ta, between this, now we have got akaranta anga. There is no, for now, other ta in this situation. Again, whether we should apply adasosir dadu domaha or not, this question will come. Other ta, other a is there. Now we should apply, whether we should apply this adasosir dadu domaha or not. Okay. If we apply adasosir dadu domaha, other ta will become amu ta. If we apply adasosir dadu domaha in this situation, other ta will become amuta. But there is this sutra, this tang asaminatsyaha. This sutra is sapada saptadhyayastha sutra. Tang asaminatsya sapada saptadhyayastha sutra. And adasosir dadu domaha is tripadi sutra. Now, whether we should apply adasosir dadu domaha or we should apply tang asaminatsyaha is the question. If we apply tang asaminatsyaha, okay. Whether we, the question is tang asaminatsyaha should be applied or adasosir dadu domaha. So we have seen earlier that this adasosir dadu domaha sutra is tripadi sutra. And for dvivachana pratyaya, we had already seen that we will take shastra siddha paksha itself. Shastra siddha paksha. It is asiddha. For sapada saptadhyay, it is asiddha. Let it be karya siddha or shastra siddha, but it is asiddha. Because it is asiddha, that's why this shastra siddha or karya siddha vichara starts. Now, if we take the earlier paksha, what? Shastra siddha paksha. This shastra is asiddha. Okay, what? Adasosir dadu domaha. Then tang asaminatsyaha sutra will not see this sutra. Which sutra? Adasosir dadu domaha. So what will it do? It will, adasosir dadu domaha sutra will replace ta by ina. And we will get ada ina. Ada ina. Between ada, dakarottarvarti akara and ina ikara, guna is possible or prapta by the sutra adguna. Again, ada ina after this, after bringing ina, tang asaminatsyaha, adasosir dadu domaha is prapta. Now adasosir dadu domaha is prapta. Should we apply now? No, we cannot, because it will raise the this conflict. It will get the conflicted with adguna sutra. Adguna sutra will be applicable and not the adasosir dadu domaha, because adguna sutra is sapada saptadhyayastha sutra. Keep it shastra siddha paksha. That is not siddha only for this adguna sutra. So we will do the guna first, and ada ina will become adena. Adena. Now there is no any other sutra which will be applicable in this case. Now we see ada shabda, not ending with sakara. There is dakara, and then there is later after dakara. Now we will apply adasosir dadu domaha. Dakara will be replaced by makara. Dakarottarvarti varna ekara will be replaced by dirgha ukara, and the form will be amuna, which is asadhu prayoga. So this prayoga is not expected. We don't want. It is asadhu prayoga. Now we have to avoid this situation. In order to avoid this situation, we cannot take this shastra asiddha paksha. Shastra asiddha paksha cannot be taken. So what paksha? If we take now, other paksha remains. Oh, let's do the karya, and then we will do this rest of the karya. So let's take the karya siddha paksha. If we take karya siddha paksha, then prakriya will be like this. Adasta is there. Sakara will be replaced by akara by tyadadi namaha. So it will become ada a ta. Ada dakarottarvarti akara and this akara brought by tyadadi namaha, between them ato gune parurupa ekadesha will take place and we will get ada ta. Ada ta. Now we have got here itself. Here itself we got asakaranta adas shabda. Asakaranta adas shabda. We will apply this adasosir dadudomaha sutra here itself. So we bring makara in the place of dakara, ukara in the place of akara. Now we get amu ta. This is what we get the situation. Amu ta. Now amu ta, if this anga we take, then between ukara and this akara, now as soon as this amuta, this anga comes, the ghi saudnya is applied to this anga. So anga will become ghi saudnyaka. Anga will be considered as ghi saudnyaka. Now ghi saudnyaka anga is there, therefore this ta will be replaced by na. Ta will be replaced by na, because now anga is hrasva ukaranta. Na adesha or na bhava is brought by ango nastriyam. Ango nastriyam sutra is again this sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. Ango nastriyam sutra, if we want to apply, this sutra is not possible to be applied here. Why? Because ango nastriyam sutra says anga should be ghi saudnyaka. Ghi saudnya is given to that anga which ends with ukara, ikara. Okay. He says that I do not see anga as rasva ukaranta. Rasva ukaranta itself is not there. So ghi saudnyaka anga is not there. For whom? For ango nastriya. Because it does not, because karya siddha paksha, though we have brought ukara adesha, anga is ukaranta for us, but for ango nastriyam it does not see, it sees the akaranta anga only. Okay. So he does not see ukaranta anga. Because he does not see ukaranta anga, na bhava is not possible in the place of ta. Okay. So therefore na will not come. Now if we, now the anga is ukaranta anga. We have done karya. For us it is seen ukaranta. We will see amu ta. Amu ta. Ango nastriyam sutra is saying, is not seeing amu ta. It is not seeing, it is ukaranta anga. Okay. Because karya siddha paksha is there. This karya is not siddha for me. Then there will be sutra tang asing asaminatsya. Because we will have to consider, oh, if it is not ukaranta, then sutra will be this tang asing asaminatsya. Tang asing asaminatsya sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. For that sutra also, this ukarya will be asiddha. This ukarya will be asiddha. For tang asing asaminatsya, karya siddha paksha we have taken. Now here ukara, if we take asiddha, and we say that no, there is this akara only. So akara again will not come there back, because we have already replaced that akara with ukara. Now taking that ukara, which is already destroyed by this ukara, we will not be able to bring this ina adesha in the place of ta. Okay. So this amu for us will remain as it is, and this a will remain as it is. Now between amu and a, yana adesha sandhi, is it possible? Again it will not be possible, because iko yanachi sutra is again sapada saptadhyayistha sutra. Adasosir dadudoma sutra is tripadi sutra. Karya Siddha Paksha we have taken. As per the Karya Siddha Paksha, though there is Ukara, that is not seen by Sapada Saptadhyastha Sutra, between Amu A, Yana Adesha Sandhi is also not possible. So Na Adesha is not possible, this Ina Adesha is not possible, then Iko Yanachi, Yana Adesha is not possible. Again, we will get the form like Amu A. None of these, neither Sandhi will take place, nor this Ina or Na Adeshas will happen. If we take Shastra Siddha Paksha, nothing will happen. The form will be Amuna. That's how the form will be there. If we take Karya Siddha Paksha, Amu A, this is how the Paksha will be there. Parasthiti will be there. Now, how to solve this question? So this conflict should be avoided and we want the Amuna form. How that conflict can be solved? So, Paniniji said that, so what is desired here? We need Na Bhava. Na Bhava means Na Adesha in the place of Ta. So, Ta iti pratyayasya Na Bhavaha Ishtaha. That is the apekshita. Now, Na Bhava is Ishta. If we want to bring Na, we know Sutra is applied this Ango Nastriyam. Ango Nastriyam Sutra says Anga should be Rasva Ikarant or Rasva Ukarant. Now, Na can come for this Adas Shabda. Na can come if Adas is ending with Rasva Ikara or Rasva Ukara. Okay. Now, Rasva Ukara we can bring to bring Rasva Ukara at the end of Adas Shabda. We know Prakriya. What we will do, this Sakara will be replaced by Akara by Tyadadi Nama. Akara Akara Ato Gune Pararupadesha will take place. We will get Akarantanga. Ada A, Ada Ta, Ada A in this situation. Ada Akara will be replaced by Ukara. Dakara will be replaced by Makara by the Sutra Ada Sosir Dadu Domaha. But how can we bring that? Because Shastra Siddha Paksha we take. We have to take the Shastra Siddha. If we take the Shastra Siddha Paksha, then this Sutra will not be applicable. So if we do this, again, Na Bhava is Sapada Saptadhyastha Sutra. Even if we bring this Ukara Adesha, by Shastra Siddha, Shastra itself is Asiddha. By Karya Siddha, it will be Asiddha. Karya will be Asiddha. So, therefore, somehow, this Ukara Adesha, that means Makara and Ukara Adesha, that is Adasosir Dadu Domaha Shastra Sutra, was needed to be Siddha. To make it Siddha. It was required to make that Sutra Siddha, that Shastra Siddha. Okay. That was necessary. But Asiddha Paksha only, Asiddha Paksha was required for this Dvivachana, Ekvachana, Bahuvachana Pratyayas. And Siddhatva is also necessary. If we don't bring that Siddhatva, then this Tritiya Vibhakti Ekvachana Pratyaya, Tritiya Vibhakti Ekvachana form is not possible. Just now we saw. Whether we take Shastra Siddha or Karya Siddha Paksha, either of them we have to take. And if we take either of them, we will not get Amuna form. Now, in order to get Amuna form, we need to do this Siddhatva or Siddhi of Adasosir Dadu Doma. Why? Because Na is required. Na Bhava of that Ta is required. Na Bhava can be brought only then when Anga is ending with Rasva Ukara. Now, how Paniniji is saying? Paniniji is saying that when it is a matter of Na Pratyaya, or it is the case of Na Pratyaya, when it is the case of Na consider just when it is a matter of Na, that is Tritiya Vibhakti Ta Adesha Na, then the Mutva, that is Adasoser Dadudoma Sutra is Siddha, or consider it as Siddha. Exact word of Maharishi Panini is that Adasoser Dadudoma Shastra is not asiddha, is not asiddha. That means it is siddha if it is the case of na. If it is a case of na. So by this, that's how the sutra was created. Namune. Mu iti mutvam or mu vidhayaka shastram. So mu vidhayaka shastram ne iti na bhave kartavye asiddham na. पूर्वत्र सिद्धम इति अनेन शास्त्रेण ना भावे कर्तव्ये अथवा ना इति आदेशे कर्तव्ये मु विधायकं शास्त्रं पूर्वत्र सिद्धम इति अनेन सिद्ध असिद्धम न भवति, तन्नाम सिद्धम भवति. That means we have to do this mutva first. We have to do mutva first. Adas ta here. Adas sakara is replaced. Akara has come. Ada ta. Amu ta. This is what is there. Now amu ta. This is possible when we are doing this karya siddha paksha. Okay, karya siddha paksha. Suppose we are taking. We are doing this karya. The and ma. The and a is replaced by ma and u. Amu we have got. Now we did not apply, or we could not apply angonastriyam earlier. This is what one of the prakriya we had done. Okay, one of the prakriyas we had done, that we had replaced akara first itself, and we had considered it as asiddha, and further prakriya we did. And that's how we got amu a. This is what situation we ended up with. Now we have replaced akara with makara, akara with ukara. Amu is there. And now Shastra Siddha, of course, so Shastra Siddha Paksha is completely kept aside. We have taken Karya Siddha Paksha. Now by Karya Siddha Paksha means we applied the sutra. We applied the sutra. Now for Angonastriyam, someone may say that, but the Karya is a Siddha for Angonastriyam. No, this Karya is not a Siddha. That means it is Siddha for this na kartavye, na bhave kartavye in this case. But is it that na is possible when anga ends with ukara? Na is possible when anga is ukaranta. So anga has to become ukaranta. We said that, okay, we brought this sutra. We applied this sutra. And we consider that karya of that sutra as siddha. So taking this utva as siddha, we bring this ghisaudnya, and ghisaudnyakat angat ta pratyayasya astriyam na bhavah bhavati, na adeshah bhavati, and we get this na in the place of na. So amuna, this is what form we get. Now this is the sutra. Now sutra's artha is angha na syat, na bhave kartavye, na bhave kartavye. When it is not said, Panini is not saying that, Kaumudikara is not translating this sutra or not interpreting this sutra as na iti pratyaye pare sati. Is not saying that when it is there in front of, as it is generally said. He is saying that when it is just a case of na, in that case, or in that matter, in the matter of na, this mutva is not asiddha. This is what he is saying. Na bhave kartavye. Why? Because if na is there in front of it, and then utva is asiddha, then the prakriya, some mess happens. He just says that it is just Vishaya Saptami. Vishaya Saptami means that when it is a matter of na. How he is saying this? when it is na bhava kartavyata, that indicates Maharishi Panini ji wants to show that na should be brought here. Okay, na should be brought here, and when we need to do that na, mutva is siddha. In the case of mu, in the case of na, mutva is siddha. Okay, this is kartavya. And then next paksha he says, takes that krite api. In order now, we took. Okay, I will repeat once again. When it is a matter of na bhava kartavyata, this matter of, see, or in the case of na is again a little bit short translation, short interpretation. उसकी कर्तव्यता में कैसे ट्रांसलेट? हाँ,
that is correct.
हाँ, हिंदी उसकी कर्तव्यता में, इंग्लिश when it is a matter of bringing na or doing na adesha to ta, when it is a matter of doing na adesha to ta, mutva is siddha. Is what he is saying. Means what? For angonastriyam, this sutra. Yes, Swamiji. Is there anything, Swamiji?
No, I can hear.
So angon, so कर्तव्ये ना भावे कर्तव्ये मुत्वम सिद्धम स्यात् or मुत्व विधायक शास्त्रम सिद्धम स्यात्. So मुत्वम सिद्धम स्यात्, not मुत्व विधायक शास्त्रम. We have taken कार्य सिद्ध पक्ष now. We have already avoided shastra siddha paksha. So na bhave kartavye, that means angonastriyam, for this sutra adasoser dadu domah sutra is siddha. Consider it as siddha. So we get amu ta, and now we do this because mutva is siddha, that's why we could apply angonastriyam. If we had considered it as asiddha, then we could not have brought this na in the place of ta. Now, who told this? That okay, for in the case of bringing na in the place of ta, consider mutva is siddha. Sutra is namune. Panini himself told. Why? Where was it becoming asiddha? By Purvatra Siddham Sutra, because it is Tripadi Sutra. What? Adasoser Dadudoma Sutra is Tripadi. So by that common niyama only it was becoming asiddha. So that application of Purvatra Siddham for Adasoser Dadudoma in the case of bringing na is not asiddha, it is siddha. That's how it was said by Namune Sutra. So for Angonastriyam, the sutra of Angonastriyam is bringing na in the place of ta. For that matter, consider mutva as siddha. Okay. So na ki kartavyata mein, in the matter of bringing na in the place of ta, consider this mutva as siddha. Now, second thing, once we bring na, now karya will be amu. Other has been changed into amu. Ta will be changed into na by other Angonastriyam Sutra. Now, after this amu na here, once this adesh, now the sutra's meaning is over, that na bhave kartavye. That means for the Angonastriyam Sutra, na bhave kartavye, in the matter of bringing na in the place of ta, consider this mutva as siddha. Now, if this is what the meaning we take, then what about rest of the sutras? Like Angonastriyam is one sapada saptadhyastha sutra. It brings na in the place of ta. Sutra said that, Sutra says, na bhave kartavye, Consider this mutva as siddha. Done. We wanted to bring this na. We consider this mutva as siddha, and we replace the sta by this na. And this sutra itself became jnapaka, that we will apply adasosir dadudomaha first. That's how we got amu na, this form. Now, na bhave kartavye mutvam siddham syat. Namune sutra's application is over. But further we need to go, because now sutra said that na bhave kartavya asiddham na syat. What about other sutras? Is there any other sutra possible to get applied here? Yes. Mutva we have done. It is not asiddha for angonastriyam. We understood by the sutra namune. That means it is asiddha for some other sutras. So there is this one sutra. Sutra is Supicha. Supicha Sutra. Supicha Sutra says, if anga is akaranta, and pratyaya is nyai pratyayadi, nyayadi, pratyaya is nyayadi, nyay. Ya, va, ra, la, ya, mangana, na, jhabha. These are the letters in nyai pratyaya. So na is included in nyai pratyaya, pratyahara. So nyai pratyahara, the varna is there at the end, at the beginning of this na pratyaya. Na is there. So na is yai. Yayadi pratyaya is there. Now we just need to see anga akaranta, or we need to get the anga akaranta. If anga is akaranta, pratyaya is yayadi, anga is akaranta, pratyaya is yayadi, akaranta anga becomes dirgha swaranta. Last letter, last varna of that akaranta anga gets dirgha adesha. That means akaran becomes akara. Where we applied this? We had applied this in the case of this Rama Dhanabhyam. Bha is yai pratyaharastha varna. Yayadi anga it is dhyam. Yayadi pratyaya it is. And Rama is akaranta anga. So akarantat yayado supipare. Adanta angasya dirgha syat. So Rama became Rama and then bhyam, Rama bhyam. Same situation is coming here. How? Sutra, this Supicha Sutra says that akaranta anga getting followed by nyaya adi supi pratyaya. Nyaya adi pratyaya is there. Then akaranta anga will become dirgha. Dirghanta anga. Yaya, the Supicha Sutra, which does this akaranta anga dirgha adesha while yayadi pratyaya being in front. This Supicha Sutra is Sapada Saptadhyayistha Sutra. Sapada Saptadhyayistha Sutra. Adasoser Dadudomaha Sutra is Tripadi Sutra. Adasoser Dadudomaha Sutra is Tripadi, therefore it is asiddha for Sapada Saptadhyayistha Sutras. But it is not asiddha for Angonastriyam. This is what we saw. Who told? Namune Sutra told. Now, Namune Sutra told that for Angonastriyam, Adasoser Dadudomaha is not asiddha, that is siddha. But that sutra does not say for rest of the sutras. Rest of the sutras is this. Sutra is Supicha, Yayadav Supipare, Akaranta Sangasya Dirghasyat. For this sutra you will say that I don't see this mutva, because mutva is done by sutra. Adasoser Dadudoma is Tripadi Sutra. This Supicha Sutra is Sapada Saptadhyayistha Sutra. He will not see the karya done by that sutra, because that karya is not seen. He will see who? This Supicha Sutra, anga as akaranta. Anga as akaranta. Now, seeing this akaranta anga, he will do dirgha adesha. He will do dirgha adesha. Supicha Sutra. Akara will be replaced by akara. akara will be replaced by akara. We will get ada. Okay. For him, it is not this. There is no other associated dhatu. He will see this other only. Other will become ada. Okay. Other will become ada. Now, because if it becomes ada, and now adasosir dadu domaha will change into amu. It will turn into dirgha. It will turn into dirgha. If it becomes amu, that is dirghanta, then it will lose its ghisaudnya. Hrasva ikaranta, hrasva ukaranta is considered as ghisaudnyaka. If it loses its ghisaudnya, then ghisaudnya abhavat, whatever we had brought na in the place of ta will not remain there. It will get destroyed. Okay. Now that will happen. Okay. If we say that, okay, this mutvam is not a siddha for na bhave kartavya. Consider it as siddha. We considered it as siddha. So mutva was done. Because of mutva, we this hrasva ukaranta anga we got na, ta got replaced by na for angonastriyam sutra. Now this rest of the sutras, they are not stopped by anyone for getting applied. No one is there. So that sutra comes and he says that, okay, now my turn is there. I will get applied now here. So I will work. He works. What is that sutra? Sutra is Supicha. Supicha sutra comes and is there that chalo, the akaranta anga is there. Let's do dirgha. He does dirgha adesha. Because he does dirgha adesha, that's why the adesha which is brought by this adasosir dhatu doma hrasva ukara will become dirgha ukara, because the similar adesha has to happen. It will become amu dirgha. Now amu, if it becomes amu, we had taken the nimitta of that amu hrasva ukara, and we had brought na. It will not remain anymore. This hrasva ukara anga will not be anymore hrasva ukaranta. It will not have the ghisaudnya. Na will not remain na. It will become, it will lose. Okay? It will not remain there. So it will go back to the ta, because he will not see anymore the nimitta what he needs. So now it will destroy this na bhava. Now this na, for him, this mutva is siddha, but for na, this supicha is also very much siddha. Supicha sutra karya is very much siddha for na angonastriya. Angonastriyam is sapada saptadhyayastha sutra. Supicha sutra is also sapada saptadhyayastha sutra. Karya done by sapada saptadhyayastha sutra is very much siddha for any other sapada saptadhyayastha sutra. It is only the matter between tripadi and sapada saptadhyay, paratripadi and purva tripadi of siddha thing, not between two sapada saptadhyayastha sutras. If one sapada saptadhyay has done one karya, is very much siddha for another sapada saptadhyay sutra. So if sapada saptadhyayastha sutra is doing dirgha adesha to this akara, or whatever the karya is done by this sapada saptadhyayastha sutra, that is dirgha adesha, because there is dirgha, adasosir dhatu domaha will bring dirgha ukara only for this akara, and because there will be dirgha ukara, therefore this na will not anymore remain there. It will get disappeared. Means it will not find any nimitta to be there. Therefore na will get destroyed, and we will get this ta only again back. How to solve this conflict? Now we have to, now namune sutra, so we will say that, okay, as this adasosir dhatu domaha, we made it siddha for angonastriyam. Do this siddha for supicha sutra also. That is the only way. But unless we do this mutva siddha for this angonastriyam, we cannot bring na. Same way, if we want to avoid this supicha sutra getting applied in this case, we need to do it siddha for supicha sutra as well. Okay? Supicha sutra as well. How that can be done? So Kaumudikara says that. Kaumudikara says that. Na bhave kartavye, na bhave krute cha, na bhave kartavye, mutvam siddham syat. This is the meaning of sutra. Na bhave krute, mutvam siddham syat. Now this second phrase goes for Supicha Sutra. How? How this freedom is taken by Kaumudikara, or how Kaumudikara saw this problem, which cannot be solved only with the sutras namune. How should we solve that? So Kaumudikara gave the explanation that this one paribhasha, because of that paribhasha, we can solve this conflict. What is that paribhasha? So paribhasha is Sannipata lakshano vidhira nimittam tadvighatasya. This is the paribhasha. This paribhasha comes for this Nerya. We do this ya adesha for Chatruthi Vibhakti Ekvachana ni, nge pratyaya. There this comes first time. So okay. What is Sannipata Lakshana paribhasha? Sannipata is sambandha of two different things. Sannipata Lakshana vidhi. Vidhi means any karya. Any karya which is there due to two different things. Okay, due to two different things. Taking this as well as this nimitta, some karya is happening. Okay. Any karya which occurs due to the sannidhi of two different entities. Okay. Now that karya which is possible when two different things come together. Now that karya, once it is brought, it does not destroy these two nimittas. Because of their sanyoga only, this karya is coming. Now he will not become cause of destruction of either of them. Sannipata lakshano vidhi animittam tadvighatasya. He will not become cause for the destruction of them. Now we are planning to bring this dirgha adesha in the place of akara. In the place of akara by the sutra Supicha Sutra. If we bring this Supicha dirgha adesha, it will become now. Okay, Supicha Sutra. If we bring this dirgha adesha, once it becomes dirghanta, ukara will not remain ukara, it will become dirgha ukara. Once it becomes dirgha ukara, na bhava, what we had done, will be removed. Na bhava will be removed. It will not remain anymore. Na bhava will not remain anymore. Now, na only was the cause to replace this akara by akara. That was the nimitta. Now, after coming this akara is becoming this akara is becoming the cause for the destruction of this na, which is not expected, which is not this, which is as per this paribhasha says that this type of adesha does not become cause for the destruction of the nimitta. So Sannipata Lakshana Vidhi. Now this is Sannipata Lakshana Vidhi. What? Akaranta Anga and Yayadi Supi Anga. Yayadi Sup Pratyaya. Then whenever they are coming in the contact, this akara is getting replaced. The Akaranta Anga gets replaced by what? dirgha adesha, that is akara. Now, if we bring this akara, that akara will not, now nimitta was na, yayadi supi anga. This akara will not become cause for the destruction of na. It should not, as per this paribhasha. How can we now? We consider now. Okay, again we considered this mutva as asiddha for supicha sutra, and we considered that there is no ukara, there is akara only. If we consider that akara, that ukara is not there, there is akara only, and because it is akara, akaranta anga is there, yayadi sup pratyay is there. Supicha sutra, whatever the conditions are required, akaranta anga, yayadi sup pratyaya are there. Because there is yayadi supi paresati, that is nimitta, this akaranta anga becomes dirghanta anga. Now, this all things happened because we took mutva as asiddha. Now, if we considering this mutva as asiddha for supicha sutra, bring this akara in the place of akara, then this akara causes the destruction of na, which was the nimitta for this akara adesha. That becomes the conflict. That is not supposed to be. Who says this? This Sannipata Lakshana Paribhasha Sutra says. So this paribhasha comes and it says that no, if we bring this dirgha adesha by supicha sutra, considering mutva is asiddha, then this na will get destroyed. Yes, Sam.
Narayan, this Sannipata Paribhasha, where is it? Have you typed it here? I cannot see it, and I think the screen that is in front of us is different. This is the one.
Sannipata Lakshana Vidhira Namittam Tadvigatasya. Sannipata
That's
Lakshana
part of a sutra or yeah.
Ji Swamiji? Yes, Swamiji.
Is this Sannipata Lakshana Vidhira Nimittam Tadvigatasya? This is not part of any sutra.
It is not a part of sutra, it is paribhasha. Time to time it is taken by Kaumudikara to explain the sutras.
Okay, so but we don't know where it is coming from.
It is there in this Paribhashendu Shekhara.
Okay.
It comes in Kaumudi, it comes in Siddhantakaumudi, it comes in the Ngeriya Sutra.
Which sutra?
Ngeriya.
Ngeriya.
There also this Supicha only comes and for that it stops.
Okay.
But that there the asiddhatva of this paribhasha is done. It's not, we actually do not apply that paribhasha there.
In Ngeriya.
It comes there, vichara comes there that okay, this dirgha adesha should not happen. Because Ngeriya is yakara adesha has come because of akaranta anga, and again, if we do this supicha sutra dirgha adesha, this paribhasha will come.
I see that it is given. Sannipata Lakshana Vidhira Nimittam Tadvigatasya iti paribhasha tu na iha pravartate.
There that paribhasha is not applicable. Anityatva is shown there. Paribhashas are considered many times anitya, but here it is applicable.
So this is that Ramaya Shabda. Okay. Continue.
Here, now Kartavya Namune Sutra is Pramana. That Mutva is Siddha. Krute means for Supicha Sutra is also Mutva Siddha. What is the Pramana? This is the Paribhasha with which we can justify this explanation. If we do not justify this Krute api Mutvam Siddham, this Paksha, then this Amuna form we may not get. Now, how to get, or how we have got Amuna? To maintain that Amuna form itself, we need to apply this particular Paribhasha, and we need to say that Krute api. After having done this Nabhava also, this Mutva will be Siddha only for rest of the sutras. No any other sutra will be applicable here. How can we give the explanation? So we will say that Krute api. And how will we say that? How will we support this Krute api statement? Because it is not there in the sutra. Sutra gets stopped with Kartavya. So this is the Paribhasha with which we can justify this. This is Praudhamanarama Bhattacharya Dikshit ji saying, Anyatha ghehe paratva abhavat na bhavah na syat. Anyatha, this, if we anyatha mutva mutve asiddhe ghehe paratva abhavat. Sorry, no. अन्यथा मुत्वे असिद्धे अकारस्य स्थाने आकारे दीर्घे कृते सुपिचे इत्यनेन सूत्रेण आकारे च स्थाने आकारस्य च स्थाने पुनश्च दिस अदसोसेर दादु दोमः इत्यनेन दीर्घे उकारे कृते घेहे परत्वं न स्यात्. कस्य? टा इति प्रत्ययस्य. टा इति प्रत्ययस्य घेहे परत्वाभावात् दिस नाभावः न स्यात्. दीर्घं प्रति मुत्वस्य असिद्धत्वात्. दीर्घं प्रति मुत्वस्य असिद्धत्वात्. दीर्घं प्रति तत् सुपिच इत्यनेन प्राप्तस्य दीर्घस्य प्रति मुत्वस्य असिद्धत्वं. तेन दीर्घादेशः भविष्यति. तदनन्तरं मुत्वं भविष्यति. अतः कृते अपि नाभावे सन्निपात परिभाषा. कृते अपि मुत्वं सिद्धमेव. केन? तो सन्निपात परिभाषया this is Bhattacharya line. This is what supports this Krute. Second phrase of Krute. I hope it is clear. Swamiji, it is clear?
We can conclude, yes.
We'll do Shanti Bhatt. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namah. Hari Om. Hari Om Swamiji.
Oh.